Using commercial liens as mechanisms to compel public official accountability. 1. Constitutional foundations and commercial obligations. The Constitution of the United States functions as the foundational commercial contract binding the federal government and the American public. All federal and state officers, by oath, are obligated to uphold it. Only those legal processes and statutes directly rooted in constitutional authority are exempt from bonding requirements. Such processes derive their legitimacy from the consent of the governed. 2. Nature of summary processes and associated risks. Legal processes that deviate from constitutional consent, whether civil, criminal, or administrative, are classified as summary processes. These processes are inherently vulnerable to misconduct, including fraud, bribery, and unlawful conversion. Accordingly, bonding is required under federal and state laws to safeguard against such abuses. Unbonded summary processes may constitute reversible error and subsequent legal actions. 3. Commercial liens as instruments of enforcement. A properly filed commercial lien may be employed by any private party to secure compliance with a public official's sworn duties. These liens function as declarations of financial obligation, governed by 15 U.S.C., and not part of the common law. Liens include a 90-day grace period before levy unless pre-bonded distress remedies are utilized. Such liens become enforceable by sheriff's levy or may be challenged through jury trial upon request of the lien debtor. 4. Judicial due process and lien resolution. Pursuant to the 7th Amendment, commercial liens may only be nullified through a jury trial, not by judicial decree. A properly convened jury must evaluate all rebuttals to the lien claim on a point-by-point basis, with full disclosure and discovery allowed. No summary dismissal, dissolution, or reduction of a commercial lien may occur absent a verdict by such a jury or withdrawal by the lien claimant. 5. Liability of public officials and consequences of misuse. Any public official, including law enforcement or judicial officers, who attempts to abridge the terms of a commercial lien without appropriate jurisdiction or due process becomes personally liable. Unlawful interference with a lien constitutes grounds for forfeiture of the official's property. Summary removal of a lien is prohibited, and unauthorized interference may constitute felonious pound breach or rescue. 6. Federal Reserve Notes as commercial liens. A Federal Reserve Note, as a form of fiat currency, is effectively a commercial lien upon the collective labor and productivity of American citizens. These instruments represent debt obligations to international banking institutions and are a prominent example of financial encumbrance affecting public and private sectors alike. 7. Mandatory bond disclosure requirements. Federal, state, and local laws require that all corporate officers, including public officials, disclose their bonding status. This includes identification of the bonding agency, policy number, and coverage details. Failure to provide this information constitutes prima facie evidence of corporate fraud and may justify the imposition of a commercial lien to ensure lawful execution of public duties and oath obligations.